Hello children, today we are going to learn Unit 2 Humor. Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish, said by Charlie Chaplin. This poem is based on the humorous conversation between a teacher and a student. So, welcome back to school days. Our new poem titled Excuses, Excuses and Excuses. So let's see about the author or a poet. Gareth Owen, 1936-2002. He was a British poet and playwright. Gareth Owen has gained recognition for his plays and story books for children as well as for his novel. So we see here he was poet as well as a author, novelist. Gareth Owen, poetry true as the ballad, original, beautiful and serious, funny, real and imaginative. I can't tell you how good it is, said by poet Patrick Dickinson. So this poem is based on a humorous conversation between teacher and a student. So in this poem, Blenkinsop, a little child student, he comes late in the class. Blenkinsop is late in the class. Now about the poem. You see here teacher on the left hand side and Blenkinsop on right hand side. This poem is based on humorous conversation between the teacher and student named Blenkinsop, who has forgotten to bring his PE physical education kit, and he is late again in the class. So now the teacher tried to outwit him, but Blenkinsop makes up such inventive excuses. So in this poem, teacher is asking the question to Blenkinsop why he is late. And Blenkinsop has answer of every question asked by his teacher and gives many excuses. Here the teacher, first question. Late again, Blenkinsop. What's the excuse this time? He's asking what is the reason why you are late again in this class today. Student, he answered, not my fault, sir. Again the teacher, he asked another question. Whose fault is it then? Blenkinsop, he replied, Grandma, sir. Teacher is asking whose fault, why you are late in the class. And Blenkinsop said, it's Grandma's fault, not mine. Grandma's? What did she do? The teacher asked again. She died, sir, replied Blenkinsop. You see here, the teacher is asking whose fault it is that you are late. And the student said, Grandma's. What did she do? And the Blenkinsop is replying, she died, sir. Teacher in shock. Died? Again over here. Blinking soap is justifying, clarifying how she died. She is seriously dead, all right, sir. That means she was already ill. So she died. She is seriously dead, all right, sir. Blinking soap was so clever, he is clarifying the answer. The teacher. That makes 4 grandmothers this term blinking soap. All on PE day. So the teacher is asking your excuses that makes you have already 4 grandmother dead in this term blinking soap, and all your grandmother, 4 of them, they were dead on PE day only. Okay, understood? Blinking soap. I know it's very upsetting, sir. What he said? I know, sir. It's very upsetting, very sad, sir, that all of my 4 grandmother died this term, all on PE day. The teacher. How many grandmother have you got blinking soap? The teacher is trying to take out how many grandmother he had. Okay, every time he had the same excuse, my grandmother died. Whenever he is late in the class, same excuse, my grandmother died. So teacher is asking, how many grandmother do you have? Blinking soap. None, sir. You see here, so innocently, so calmly, blinking soap is replying to every question of his teacher. None, sir. None means no one, 0. I have no grandmother. None, sir. Okay? And none means 0. Nothing. The teacher. You said you had 4? Blinking soap. All that, sir. You see the extent of excuses, lies blinking soap is telling. First he told that he had 4 grandmothers. Now another excuse, they all died. All died, sir. Teacher asked another question. And what about yesterday, blinking soap? That means yesterday you were late, so now what's the excuse for being late yesterday? Okay? What's the reason? Blinking soap. What about yesterday, sir? Blinking soap didn't remember that he was absent yesterday, so he's asking, what about yesterday, sir? The teacher said, you were absent yesterday. Blinking soap. That was the dentist, sir. You see here, first he had the blinking soap had a excuse that all his 4 grandmother died. Okay, all on PE day, so he couldn't come on PE day. Okay, he was absent. Now he is putting blame on dentist. Okay, you see here, teacher asked, you were absent yesterday, so what the reason? He said, that was the dentist, sir. The teacher. The dentist died? Now teacher is quite surprised. Now after the death of 4 grandmother, now the dentist is also died? Dead, sorry. Blinking soap. No, sir. My teeth, sir. You see here, this child, Blinking soap, is so clever, so humorous. He can manage to answer every question of a teacher. The teacher was so surprised that the dentist died. He said, "No, sir, my teeth died." Okay? The teacher, "You missed the max test, Blinking soap." Now teacher is giving warning to Blinking soap that he had missed the math test, his marks for the exam. Blinking soap. "I did been looking forward to it, sir." What he's replying? That he will going to improve himself, that to recover those marks which he had lost in maths test yesterday. Okay? The teacher, "Right, line up for PE." Now teacher ordered him to be in the line for your physical education class. Blinking soap. "Can't, sir." So as now a new thing, new issue. Now the Blinking soap said, "Teacher, I cannot line up for your PE class." "Can't, sir, I cannot." The teacher, "There is no such word as can't, Blinking soap." Teacher is saying there's no word like can't in dictionary, okay? So don't say I cannot. Blinking soap. "No kid, sir." So now the Blinking soap has another excuse, as he had no PE kit at present in his hand, in his bag, so he cannot join or go to the PE class just now. Okay, so he gave his excuse to teacher. "No kid, sir." "Where is it?" Now teacher is inquiring, where is your physical education PE kit? Blinking soap, it should be in your bag in the class. "Home, sir." You see here on the screen, teacher is quite very serious about his teaching and the subject, and Blinking soap is taking the subject very lightly in a very humorous way. For everything he is having a inventive excuses. "No PE kit, so I cannot go to the PE class." Teacher is asking where it is. He's saying, "Home, sir." Now the teacher, "What is it doing at home?" Teacher was quite very serious. He's asking what the kid is doing at home. Your PE kit. Blinking soap. "Not iron, sir." Now one more excuse that his kit is not iron, that's why he couldn't go to the PE class. The teacher again, "Couldn't you iron it?" That means you should do your own work. Okay? Couldn't you iron it by your own hand? Blinking soap. "Can't, sir." So here you see the Blinking soap again is having the excuse that he cannot prepare his PE kit. The teacher, "Why not?" Why not you couldn't iron, prepare your PE kit? Teacher is directly questioning to Blinking Soap. And what he said? Let's see. Bad hand, sir. Okay. You see here, for every question, Blinking Soap has a new excuses, inventive excuses. Now the teacher again. Who usually does it? Who usually at home irons it? Blinking Soap. He said, Grandma, sir. You see, again he is on grandma. Again everything he is blaming on grandma. Okay? From where is starting? Teacher. Why couldn't she do it? After being for grandma's death, then the dentist the excuse about his teeth. Now again he is putting the full blame on grandma. Why couldn't she do it? Blinking Soap. Dead, sir. You see here in this poem, for every question Blinking Soap is giving new excuses. Okay, and first he put the excuse of being late on grandma. So there were 4 grandmas dead. Then he put his excuse on dentist about his damaged teeth. Then again he put the excuses, the blame on grandma. Okay, and in the beginning of the poem grandma was dead, and even the end of the poem again the grandma, she died. Sir. You see in the poem, as I told you, every time Blinking Soap putting excuses, blames on grandma, and every time grandma is dead. Grandma died, sir. So children, you should wake up early in the morning time, get ready and go to school, because school won't wait for you. So no excuses, you have to go to school daily. Here is the poster, Stop Excuses. So let's see what the poem is trying to tell us about it. Children are God gifted and has innocent creative mindset, but natural children are so innocent. They are God gifted, okay? They are so natural. Their fresh and creative mindset makes many new inventions. They make numerous inventive excuses for being late in school, for incomplete homework, etc. Children, usually small children, they use many new excuses they give to teacher for not doing the homework properly in time, for being late in school every time. Okay, we should direct their creative ability towards some beneficial activity in school or home for their personality development. We should direct the children's mind towards the creativity for the development of their character and personality, because children, they're having the sharp brain, and they're having the new ideas. So we should make them use it in a very beneficial creative way. Okay, So this is the central idea of the poem. Children, so here's one more poster. This poster shows no excuses. 99% of failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. So it means that whatever task, work we have given, we should try to complete it, and we should not avoid it or neglect it by making excuses. It's a type of failure in our life, okay? So with that, we end our witty, humorous, very loving poem, and this poem was based on the conversation between a teacher and a student. Hope you have understood this poem very well, and this will definitely going to help you out to learn the poem nicely, okay, and solve your exercises in your class copy. So good luck with your study, student, and hope you will not make excuses for your studies, for your homework, for being late in the class. Always be punctual and responsible for your studies in your class and at home also. So have a nice day, student, with this message. Thank you very much. Bye bye.